Another day, another defeat. West Indies, we have lost another T20 series. Yes. 2 out of 3 matches completed, and Bangladesh, they have won both. So the series belongs to them, my people. I tell you, last night's game was very, very difficult to watch. It was tough to watch. I mean, it was tough to watch because of our batting. I must say that our bowlers did very well. You know, the pitch was good for the spinners, especially. It was good to the spinners. You know, Hussein, especially, he got a lot out of it. Our bowlers did very well. Our bowlers did pretty well. I mean, Moti, especially, you know, he had to deal with the wet ball, especially after the rain interruption. And he came through pretty well. But it seemed as if when it was time for Bangladesh to bowl, they didn't have to worry about the dew factor. They didn't have to worry about anything, because our batsmen made it seem as if, you know, our bowlers didn't give them something good to work with. You understand? But I'm going to walk you through the scorecard, my people. You can hear the disappointment in my voice. You know, I was really looking forward to the batsmen going out there, you know, showing good application and chasing down 129. 129, my people, you know. I mean, the recently concluded World Cup, we would have seen teams defending 106, you understand, and 120 and them thing. But it was really disappointing, especially how some of the guys got out. So 129 for 70 is what we restricted Bangladesh for. I must say, Bangladesh, they fought well in the back end with the bat, you know, because our bowlers, they took wickets at regular intervals, you know. We had them against the rope quite often. But, you know, we saw a couple of their batsmen pulling through in the back end and getting them up to that 129. So let's look at the bowling figures for West Indies. Akil Hussein, 4 overs, 16 runs, 1 wicket. Very, very, very good bowling there by Akil Hussein. You understand? He's actually off now. You know, he will be replaced by Jaden Seals. So we'll have to make do without Akil Hussein. And he's usually very good for us with the new ball. Romari Shepherd, 3 overs, 26 runs. Raston Chase, 2 overs, 8 runs, 1 wicket. Alzari Joseph, 4 overs, 21 runs, 1 wicket. So once again, we see Alzari Joseph being very economical. You know, when he's expensive, we go on and on about it and talk about it. You know, over the last couple of games, we have seen him, you know, doing pretty well with ball in hand. He wasn't too bad in the ODI series either. So, you know, it's good to see. It's good to see. Probably not taking 3, 4, 5 wickets that we would want, you know, but at the end of the day, look at that. I've said it several times. When it comes on to T20 cricket, you know, you don't necessarily have to bowl out a team. You can restrict a team and get your side in a good position. And if your quickest bowler can bowl 4 overs for 21 runs and pick up 1 wicket, that's good. I hear last night the commentators, they were referring to him every time as the main wicket taker, West Indies' main wicket taker, the main threat. And I personally don't agree with it. You know, we have Hussein and Moti in. They weren't saying the main threat with as pacer, you know, they were saying the main threat in terms of bowling. But if I can have my fastest bowler, you know, bowling 4 overs, 21 runs, 1 wicket, I take that every day of the week. Yeah, you know, there are games that you're definitely gonna want them to step up and give you a couple more wickets. But when you have your spinners working on a pitch like that and you still can't get that for your main seamer, you have to take it, man. You know, Gudikish Moti, 4 overs, 25 runs, 2 wickets. Once again, very, very good. You understand? He varied his pace a lot and he proved very difficult to handle. Obed McCoy, 3 overs, 32 runs, 1 wicket. Right, so Obed McCoy there being the most expensive of the bowlers. Now, batting for Bangladesh, my peeps, we saw Hussein in the back end remaining not out, 35 from 17. Right, 2 fours, 2 sixes. Once again, enjoying his time in the middle. Right, he was the main man for them. Mehedi Hassan, he made 26 from 25. Jaker Ali made 21 from 20. So those were the guys that did the damage. Now, when it was time for West Indies to bat, it was only Akil Hussain that showed alongside Raston Chase that really spent any time at the wicket. You understand? Raston Chase 32 from 34, 1 4, 2 sixes. Wickets were just falling all around him. So he was there trying to stabilize, trying to hold it together. Akil Hussain came and played a runner ball 31. He had 2 sixes in that knock. You know, nobody else did anything. You know, Brandon King played a shot that was very, very eye-catching and then got out after. He made 8. Johnson Charles 14 from 12, 2 4s, 1 6, and then he was removed. Andre Fletcher, you know, didn't even trouble the score. Nicholas Pooran failing once again, right? You know, a chase like this, we are expecting somebody like a Pooran coming in at number 4 to really come, you understand, and bat long with the face most of the spinners. It wasn't to be, you understand. He made only 5 before he was nicked off. Ravman Power, the captain, 6 from 7. You know, the first game he was brilliant. Last night's game, he didn't manage at all. He didn't manage. Romari Shepherd faced 5 balls before he was removed without scoring. And, you know, Alzari Joseph and Gudikish Moti, they both didn't worry to trouble the score. Obed Mackay was left not out on 1. So our batting was all over the place, my people. All over the place. Mehdi Hassan picked up 2 wickets. You know, we saw Taskin Ahmed getting 3 for 16. You know, so it was tough. I mean, the wicket was spinning a lot. It had a lot for the bowlers. But I personally believe that if our batsmen were a bit more disciplined and applied themselves better, you know, they could have pulled through somewhat. But you have to say hats off to Bangladesh, my people. They put their 129 on the board and they went out there and defended it. You understand? The series is now done and dusted. Well, not done and dusted. 1 game to go, but we have already lost the series. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do tomorrow, if they will change things up a little bit. You know, we have a couple of guys like Justin Greaves and things, you know. We can, and Terrence Hines and a couple more to see if we can bring them in and see how that go. But it's tough. It's tough, my people, because going into the game, I was really anticipating that we would, you know, level the series and push it to the 3rd game. Especially how the bowlers bowl. You know, I was saying to myself that, yeah, bowlers did a pretty good job. It's going to be a difficult wicket to bat on. You know, while Bangladesh, while they were batting, I was saying to myself, whatever they get, it's going to be very difficult. You know, it's going to be very difficult. But we have proven in the past that, you know, when we don't have a one batsman or 2 in the top 3 or 4, you know, getting off to a good start, we tend to crumble. And over the last couple of T20 series and even the ODI games, you know, Rutherford, he was there in the middle to stabilize and play some good, calm, level-headed cricket. Without him, you know, that's where we are, my people. So we're going to leave it right there. So big up on yourself, yeah, man, and stay safe. Bless up.